Norway dumps all COVID restrictions to live as normal.
Here's a summary of the article.
Norway has said it is time to live as normal as of today. It is 561 days since we introduced the toughest measures in Norway in peacetime. Now the time has come to return to a normal daily life, Prime Minister Erna Solberg told reporters. Like most countries, Norway was hit hard by the Delta strain of the coronavirus. In the last 24 hours, Norway has recorded 705 new cases. According to Reuters, Norway has had 98 infections per 100,000 people in its population. Last week in Norway, COVID infection levels decreased by 33% compared to the week before, while hospital admissions dropped from 95 to 67 as vaccinations caught up with the virus, according to Life in Norway. Norway is the second Scandinavian country to end the restrictions, following in the footsteps of Denmark, who waved goodbye to lockdowns on September 10. The UK has also adopted a largely COVID-normal existence, although case numbers continue to flare.
This post received a score of 19,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than that's despite the nation of 5 million people having 67% fully vaccinated. That figure is true, but it is the percentage of the whole population, including children as well. For people aged 18 plus, the figure is 83.8% fully vaccinated and 90.6% with the first dose. Source:
Very jealous.
I mean, there are also less than 6 million of them.
Alberta has far less than 6 million and we are nowhere near those vax numbers despite plenty of supply.
Is Alberta considered the Texas of Canada, or the Florida of Canada? Yes.
Alberta man gets COVID to own the libs.
They really are. There's a recent article about a COVID party that put a bunch of people in the hospital.
For most of the population, we were already living a mostly normal life. Regarding the vaccination rate, we're getting close to having fully vaccinated 90% of the adult population, which is seen as the end goal of the vaccination campaign. In groups which are at high risk of serious illness or death, mostly older people, over 90% are fully vaccinated. It is mostly younger people that has yet to be fully vaccinated.
We did the exact same in Denmark. We opened fully 2 weeks ago. No restrictions and it is still going great. Good luck. It is very nice to feel a bit normal again.
We opened up in Singapore in September, then hospitalized and ICU cases started rising. The government panicked and we are back under restricted living despite 82% of the total population including children being vaccinated and everyone wearing masks. So much for living with endemic COVID.
There's a reasonable chance Denmark and Norway will reintroduce restrictions in the winter. I don't see anybody denying that. It's just part of the dance. As long as rates go down we open things up, and when rates go up we close things down. I'm more surprised by some US cities. San Francisco has very low rates of COVID, and very high vaccination rates, but they still keep workplaces closed and mask mandates everywhere.
I was just in Phoenix. Apparently there are no COVID precautions whatsoever. Except for the airport.
Arizona as a whole, really.
Reservations have been taking this seriously.
Yeah, I was impressed when I visited Monument Valley. They're very cautious and it's nice to see.
Norway's like, thank you, now we can now stand 3 meters away from each other than the closer level of 2 meters.
I mean, you're not wrong though, tears of joy.
Living in Kansas, there hasn't been restrictions for 6 months. Everyone is so relaxed with COVID, it blows my mind.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.